positions during march looks like a really easy exercise when you see a skilled handler and dog doing it. But to me, it's actually a really difficult exercise that demands a lot of different small parts that in the end can be combined to one exercise. And it's also quite a difficult exercise to maintain and keep the high quality in. I, of course, split it up like most of the exercises. So I have my heel work and then I'm working on my stand on the side of it. In this video, I will focus on the stand and not the sit and the down, because to me it's like 3 very different parts of the exercise and it will take forever to go through all. So I will do the stand. First of all, like many obedience trainers do, I always keep my dog in front of me and I'm walking backwards when training the stand. But that's actually not where I start. I have done something very different from my older dog Bonus and to my younger dog. And that is because with him I've used a ball, which has given me a really nice stand. But since he was young, the judges have been really keen on not wanting to see the hurting stand, and he gets a little bit low in front. So I will use a different technique for Comma to get more loose and up and a really nice and defined stand. Because it's not enough that they just stand. I want it to be really defined, like they know when I say stand, they go stand, and they stand really straight and keep the position very clearly. So I will start by teaching her a jump. Come on. I'll have the dog in front of me and I'll teach her to jump like that. I'll put on a command. So I say hop, super, hop. And this is, she's jumping quite high. If you would imagine this would be a stand, but I'm not really concerned about that. I will fix that later on. Hop. And I will use this jumping technique for the stand and the down. Hop, super, hop, super, hop, super. Then, once she can do that, I will have her walking with me. Hop, super. And immediately when she jumps, hop, I will go down and reward her quite low. Come, hop, super. I don't want her moving forward once she's done the jump, so I'm really fast going in and giving her the treat. That's one part of the exercise. Then I need her to stand. So I want her to understand a stand. Stå, super. I will use reverse luring for that. So I'll show her treat. And she knows this exercise quite well. So when it's open, it means you freeze. And I will reward you. Super. And I will put a command on this too. And this will be stå, stå, super, stå, super. I can prove this also by teaching her pulling in the collar. Yes. And the minute she pulls backwards, I reward her. Stå, super. Wow. Dygtig. Go til det. Okay. Next thing is to do it while walking. So I will combine the two commands. I will say hop and then stand. So I will go like this. Hop, stå, super, dygtig, yes. Hop, stå, yes, super. And she's still really high in the jumping, but I'm not concerned. Then once she knows that she can do hop and stand, I will start moving backwards more. Hop, stå. Wait, come again, come again. Now she moves a little bit forward. Hop, stå. Der. Der. Free, super. And then the next step is taking it to the side. So the next step will be to remove the jump command. I will keep her here on my side and I will keep her standing. And I've taught her that when my legs are apart, you can stand. And then I will do a stå. Super. And if she does just the slightest jump, I'll reward her for that. Because now I've actually taken one of the commands away, the jumping command. Stå. And you see already now she's doing a much nicer jump. It's much more controlled. Stå. And I'll reward her low. I don't want her to be jumping higher than she is. Stå. And now she's offering it, which is really nice. But I won't reward the ones she offers. I want to reward the ones I tell her to do. Stå. Super. Stå. Super. Stå. Wow. See, that's really nice. Now the next step is to put it into walking. Let me just remind you, this exercise is not done with her. It takes a long time for me to train it. Come. Stå. Super. The minute she does a stand, I will stop and reward her for that. Free. And release her. Then I'll repeat. Just need some more treats. Yes. Stå. Wow, super. The next step is to do a little bit of movement. Stå. Bli. Wow. And I remind her that this means you have to stand by using the reverse luring. Fri. Come. Now she will just be bouncing because she wants to offer the stand, which is nice, but I'm not going to reward it. Stå. Wow, a little bit high, but still, I think she's doing a fairly good job. Fri. Wow, super. Super. Stå. Stå. Yes. That one she missed, so I'm just helping her. Stå. Wow, that was a nice one. And if she's doing really nice, tuck, I will reward her with a ball, because now we're at a step in the training of or teaching of this exercise where I can use a ball, not every time because I'm still learning her something, so I want to use mainly treats, but I can use a ball for rewarding this. I think this was a really nice one. Come. 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 Tuck. Lick. Then the last part, of course this needs to be trained a lot more, but the last part is to make the dog comfortable with you walking around. And later on in her life, in her training life, I will teach her to look forward when I am behind her, but I think it's such a difficult exercise for the dog to focus on, so I won't do that in the beginning. I'll just have her stand. Come. Stå. Yes. And then I'll move on her side. Come. Stå. Bli. I'll remind her. Bli. And I will reward her in front of her. Bli. Super. Bli. Go to the side. And go to the side. And just make her really free. Comfortable. Tuck. Come. 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 She's horrible at giving me the ball back. She does that every time. Dygtig. Hen på tippet. Hen på tippet. Læg dig. Læg dig. Dygtig. This is not, I know it's quite easy to teach the dog to stand and for you to move around, but I actually spend a lot of time on it because I want the dog to be comfortable. I see a lot of dogs getting uncomfortable when you reach the higher levels and there's a lot of pressure. This is an exercise when the dog stands that it gets a lot of pressure. So I really want her to be super, super comfortable in the beginning and to learn that this is easy and fun exercise that's not difficult for you at all. So that's why I spend a lot of time on it. So later on I will combine all of these elements and hopefully I will get a smashing stand. Dygtig. Fri. Super. Gå til det.